I own Fling Smash! Let's play Fling Smash! Oh, that's $1 for the swear jar. Is this fate? When I bought this, I expected, like, one little mini game, but what I got was a really weird lore and an even weirder game. The only function of the game you use with swinging the with motion control on a Wii. So you can imagine how that works out. The problem is, you know how when you swing a okay, so do you see the problem with me doing this? This is me swinging my character. That's normal. But when I swing him, I have to pull my arm back and swing again. Unless I want to go. Which by that time, the screen, I'm going to be eaten whole by the screen because the screen's coming up and I've got bad guys everywhere. And one of the tips from the game, I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually find a screenshot of it, but one of the tips from the game, you know, like when you pause it, it'll show like a tip. One of the tips is that you should pause the game in between swings so you don't swing back when you pull your arm back. You want me to pause the game every time I swing my character? That will double the time that it takes for me to beat this game. I'm not doing that. God, this is harder to control than our government. Thank God, our first boss. Or not. I'll beat him. Yay. New world. New world. Alexa, how many worlds are there in Fling Smash?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Metacaf.com, fling the characters Zip and Pip around the screen like tennis balls as you smash your way through 8 worlds and numerous arcade-style 2D levels.
Well, hell only has 7 rings, so that's better than this. Wait, I get to choose a world? 2. I get... Why is the option to choose worlds here? Either way, you have to do both worlds. I don't get why I get to choose the order. It would make sense to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8. The second world introduces cannons, and I don't know if I like these or not. This world is just lazy. Beach Loft? I would never, ever make a pointless part of a story that's just there for pure filler.
I need your power?
Anyway, that world was really easy and fast. I mean, that means the boss is going to be easy and pretty fast too, right? Go up! Go up! Why aren't you going up? This video took a long time to make because after I beat this world, I'm like, okay, I am done. I am not playing this game for another few days. And then also I stopped making commentary videos for a while, so the script was just kind of sitting in my phone. The 6th world is weird. You just kind of get dragged around by wind, and it's just not fun. You fight a cloud at the end that multiplies, so that's kind of creative, I'll give it that. World 7 is the water world, and he goes underwater, and he can't breathe, and then he's like, oh yeah, I can breathe. I'm dead. What? Why can he breathe? What? Is that not explained? This world makes you hate this game. It's just so hard, and there's still medals in these levels that I'm still pretty sure are just impossible to get. The second level of this world is so chaotic, I don't even know what's going on, and I made Eggman's Murder Adventure. I just kept swinging my controller left, and eventually, it worked. And you know, this strategy also works on Tinder, if you're wondering. This boss is gonna be the introduction to the final world. It's a fish with a mask. Of course! So this thing eats you. Of course! And you have to get behind it and hit it. Of course! Then it grows pea shooters out of its head and butt. But they go away and come back at random and shoot bubbles and you get stuck in them. Why? 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 I died when it had like this much health left. And I threw a chair, like Markiplier getting over it style. I would have beat it so much faster if they could tell you what to do. This world is so confusing, and like when you're trying to figure out what's going on, boom, you're dead. You don't have time to figure it out. You died. And at one point I started shooting bombs out of its head and just... Alright, so anyway, World 8. You know, if I was going through hell right now, it would have already been over. But no, World 8 now. Finally, I'm in the last world. What a great introduction, by the way. Let's see it. Thundercloud Fortress. Are they talking about Mexico? So, I'm really glad there's no gimmick in this world. It's just the actual game instead of something crazy and oh my god, there's moving platforms. Well, at least it's not one of the other ones where your just controls are just completely different. Like, oh, well now you're made of pickles and you gotta make sure the fat guy from SpongeBob doesn't get you. Getting 3 medals in the 3rd levels is hell. Anyway, he turns you metal again and does a pun this time. I'll be waiting for you. Like heavy, like wait. I'll be waiting for you. Why didn't I think of that? Why do you do this? Everybody knows you can't make Zip go up and fling smash when he's made out of metal. It's common knowledge. So I did it, and I'm noticing a pattern here. He is gonna make me do all of these, all of the things we've done. You know, like all of the, you know, with the gimmicks, with 3 lives and no checkpoints. Because of course that's what he's gonna do. I've been bashing this game a lot. Obviously. It's not that bad. Like, the concept and the idea are great. And I have had fun playing this game, but the controls are just so bad. It's a Wiimote. And you're trying to make the entire function, like, you're trying to make the entire game off of swinging the Wiimote. That doesn't work. The games that were made for the Wii, some of them were great. This stuff, this would be good, like, for today's technology, maybe VR. If you can find a way to fix it to where, like, maybe if you hold a button, he doesn't move when you swing it, so you can swing your controller back, let go and swing it, and then, you know. See, I came up with that in not a lot of time. I just came up with that just now. And that would have made the game 10 times easier, 10 times better controls instead of having to pause the game in between. Alright, so I'll come down to this. Just like Lucian Ing, spoilers came down to this. That was unscripted, and it hurt. You get died on, but then all the pearls come back and they save you. Okay. That actually does make me feel like all of the rage-inducing levels I just forced myself to go through were worth something. So I will give you that. I don't feel like all that time was wasted now. So that's kind of cool. I feel like I did that for a reason now. So I broke the shield and now I can make him die. Okay, this is my opinion of how a final boss in a video game should be. A final boss in a video game should not take multiple days to do, that one boss. It should make you go, oh my god, I did it! Not, oh my god, I did it. Not relieving that you're done playing the game, relieving that I actually beat the boss. A lot of games, including this one, don't understand that, and they just make the boss extremely hard. So to hurt him, you have to charge, and to charge, you have to stay still for a bit. But to survive, you have to swing the remote continuously because he's throwing stuff at you. But you have to charge to hit him. But to charge, you have to stay still. But you have to move because he's throwing things at you. What? But I figured that out not too late and beat him first try. I'd say make him a little harder, but at least he wasn't too hard. And there were levels that were harder, and oh my god, he has heads, and his heads are alive. And dragons are coming from the sky, and he throws blocks at you. And I spoke too soon. This is so stupidly hard. The dragons make it impossible, and it's Fling Smash, so you better believe there's no checkpoints in this level. Now, in the first part, they do have hearts that come out of the sky. If you miss one, start the level over. You need them all. Oh my god, I finally did it. Okay. I was raging, but I was right about the heart. Oh my goodness! Oh, well, I guess that what? I have one heart! You can't do this to me! So here's the problem. I keep coming up to this part, and then I die, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do, because it doesn't give me enough time. So, I'm just gonna look the ending up on this one. I mean, I know I made it this far in the game and I'm quitting now, but I can't figure it out. Alright, so the ending's just really standard with credits. Okay. Hopefully I can review more games in the future, but let's see. If I can come up with one word for Fling Smash to describe it, I would say, hell.